conflicted about sharing that because, again, insecurities. I don't necessarily have the traditionally aesthetic home for today. Okay, hey y'all, welcome back. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a different, maybe chaotic type of vlog. Yeah, actually have a pretty nice weekend ahead. I don't have a lot of activity planned, but a couple things, especially given the holiday weekend, it's Labor Day weekend, and right, today is Friday. So the nice thing about my job is that every now and again, there are some perks that they decide to throw us that kind of work really well for us. So we have summer Fridays, and today is our last summer Friday of the summer. But it's fine because I work from home on Fridays anyway, so it's really fine. It's fine. Right now I'm headed to get my nails done. I will show y'all what my nails are looking like shortly. Trying to drive safely right now, but yeah, we'll see. They're not too bad. It's just time. I try to get them done at least every 3 weeks. I stretch it out as much as possible because my girl ain't cheap. Ooh, I love her, but she is not cheap. Ooh, this looks really dark. Okay, but anyway, so I'm off to get my nails done, and then later tonight, I have been saying this all day that I'm going to go to the gym. 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 I have my gym clothes on kind of halfway. Of course, I don't have like my sneakers on for the gym, my headgear, but I definitely need to get something in because I've been really off my schedule and I need to get back on it because I was seeing results. So anywho. Y'all, so I just watched an episode of Hot and Bothered with Melissa Ford, and she was interviewing Maya, the singer. Depending on where you fall in the generations, you may know Maya. Like, Maya was that girl in the 2000s. Like, she had bangers after bangers. But anyway, Maya, she has such a light about her. And it goes beyond her being, I think she's vegan. It goes beyond her being vegan and taking good care of herself. But her self-awareness during that podcast episode had me really intrigued by her in a way that I don't ever remember being like, ooh, girl. Like, I've always admired her. She's always been beautiful. She's talented, singer, dancer, but she's always been that girl, and just watching her speak, she has such a calmness about her and how she delivers words and how she thinks of herself and how highly she regards herself. And I'm like, dang, I want to be like that. Like, I feel like I'm almost there, but there are some insecurities that creep up in my mind every now and again that don't let me explore that side of myself like fully, right? So I still got some work to do, but Maya is so self-aware and knows exactly who she is and what she wants and what she doesn't want. And I really appreciate seeing women that are older than me just living that way, because it gives me something to model. And she does it super well. Like, granted, we have different walks of life. Like, she was in the industry and she's famous. But even when you think about like the expectations of women of being married and having children, and then our existence being diminished to solely that, she has dispelled that completely out of her life. And she's just like, I don't need that in my life as a requirement to feel good about who I am and what I have to offer this world. And she was just like, I've seen too much toxicity and negativity in marriage and relationship that I don't necessarily feel like I have to have that in my life. And I'm like, go ahead, girl. So anyway, that podcast episode was truly a treat to watch. Anyway, so all right, so where am I? I'm in Chicago. Most of y'all that follow my channel know that I live in Chicago, and my nail tech actually is in Flossmoor. So I got about a 23-minute drive from where I'm at currently to get to the nail shop. And I'm like running 9 minutes behind, but she's always running 15 minutes behind. So I factor that into my service, just because she's always like running late and I always have to wait in my car, and it's always a thing. So anyway, it's all good. Outside of that though, you know, when I think about my YouTube channel and what I tend to talk about, when I started considering like entering the vlogging space, like a day in my life, I felt very conflicted about sharing that because, again, insecurities. I don't necessarily have the traditionally aesthetic home for today. Like, I don't have that house that looks like it's straight out of like a West Elm catalog or something like that. You know, my house is nice. I have nice furniture, but it's not like in a high rise and, you know, one of those houses that you look and you be like, oh, I want that. You know, you can see the city. Like, it's truly giving suburban, even though I live in the city of Chicago, but it's suburb adjacent where I live, and it's truly quiet and quaint, and the birds are chirping, and it can be maybe boring to some, I guess, just because even with some of the content that I gravitate to, like most of these women, you know, have these high-rise apartments and, you know, are in a poppin', walkable area, and I'm just like, yeah, I could walk to Whole Foods. I sure can, but it's really giving suburbia. And I'm very proud of my home and everything that I have, but I wonder how that translates like on the YouTube world where everything is expected to be this polished, pretty, finished, luxurious product in content. And I ain't got that to offer, honey, because it's real around here. But I will say that I'm starting to venture outside of that because I really want to show up authentically and organically, and I'm not going to always be in front of my camera on in a studio recording. Like, that's not going to happen. So anyway, I am just, you know, navigating some of that insecurity and getting past that doubt of whether or not I should show certain parts of my life because it's not going to appeal to that luxury type lifestyle stuff that, you know, people tend to gravitate towards. Like, it's not given luxury right now because the economy sucks and I really have to work with what I got, and I'm raising a whole child, okay? But anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Okay, let me wash my hands.
Is that okay? Yeah, I mean,
Right.
oh, okay, well, I'm coming back.
Still in Flossmoor. It's a south suburb of Chicago, but they got this Vizio's Fresh Market, and their hot food is really good. So I'm gonna get some hot food from there. I don't feel like cooking. Fridays, I typically don't cook. But anyway, quick just share about Batters and Berries. This is a really good spot, however, not this location. Their chain has like exploded, but the best location is Batters and Berries in on the north side. I think it's in Lincoln Park, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, this is where I'm getting some food from. So Busio's Fresh Market, so good. Okay, so I gotta see what they got. The hat food is pretty good. Yes, please. So I'm gonna go with the blackened catfish. And then, actually, what kind of soup is it? Lamb chowder. I'm gonna go with the blackened catfish. Yeah, I'll just do one. And then I'll do the vegetables, a small of the vegetables, a small of the potatoes. Their peach cobbler is pretty good. Oh my God, so I got my food. I got some other stuff. But I hate when I'm like ravenous hungry like this because like I can't even wait till I get home to eat. Like it's gonna take me maybe about 25 minutes, I'll say, to get home. I gotta start eating now. So I'm gonna be eating and driving because your girl gotta bust down on this food. But it's gonna be tasty. Their blackened catfish is really good. I also got, so I got the potatoes, the roasted veggies, and then they had a little bit of peach cobbler, which I shouldn't have gotten, but I got it because the crust is so good. But anyway, that's it for now. I'm about to smash this and then get on the road. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, y'all, so I'm finally getting home. And y'all, after I ate my food, I forgot that I had to go to the the auto shop to make sure that they check my codes for my car so I can pass my emissions test. Then I had to go get the emissions test and finally get my car sticker. I've been riding dirty for the last month. Thankfully, I didn't get a ticket. So anyway, I was contemplating whether or not I'm going to the gym now or just saving my workout for the morning. And it's looking like I'm gonna save my workout for the morning. I'm so random right now, but listen, as much as I love my nail tech, she probably wouldn't appreciate me saying this. Her prices are egregious. So this, I guess, you know, is considered an ombre, and it was a $25 additional charge from the $75 she charges for the gel rebalance. She does an amazing job. I have been going to her for 4 years now. I really like it. You know, it's better than going to some other shops that are readily available. But my God, the nickel and diming and the a la carte pricing, that's why I only go once a month, because no. But anyway, I'm probably gonna go to the gym in the morning, and then I have a pretty decent weekend planned ahead. I'll be at the pier for a Labor Day party tomorrow, and then I might be going on a date on Monday. We'll see. But yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna just chill, edit a video, probably this one, and then call it a night. Yeah, I got a lot done today. So anyway, if my content is resonating with you, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video, okay? Okay, bye.